Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon. And so we're going to talk about the moon and how it's going to affect your life over the course of the next 2 weeks, July 22nd through August 4th. And right now we're kind of at that phase where we've had that eclipse energy come in, and it should have started the moving out of something major in your life, eclipsing out something that needed to go. Most likely in your work-life balance, and so helping you become more in balance. And over the next 2 weeks, it's kind of like catching your breath and getting ready for the next new phase, but you're kind of be working through the energy in a more public way. It's going to touch on your work life, on your work and on your partnerships, but it's also going to go through your public persona, groups and group activities, and you're feeling a little stressed. But the good news is help is on its way. Help is on its way. So here's what I see here. First thing I saw was this. Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out. I'm so stressed out. And so that was that work-life balance issue. And so it might still be resolving itself, but the full moon should help with that, because here we have this new beginning of the Ace of Cups that should be coming in when we get around to that new moon that comes in next week. And when that comes in, I'm just looking to see where that comes in at for you. Comes in your 9th house of long distance travel, higher education. But look, help is on its way. And so that's hope. That's either you reaching out and helping someone or someone helping you. But I see the spirit being reflected in the dove coming in. But honestly, that just looks to me like there is a project where there's a team around you that wants to help you, that loves you and supports you. And so maybe asking for help is what you need to do. Sometimes asking for help from spirit, always important because of free will, but sometimes asking for help from people around you will also be equally beneficial. So we start out with the moon in Pisces, and for you that is in your 6th house of work-life balance, and then on Monday it moves into Aries. And so moving from work-life balance to how it affects your partnerships, and you have alchemy, which is pulling two things together in creating and understanding that you are a manifester in your own life. It says you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you have turns to gold. And so making that commitment to yourself to break free from that's not working, to release and let go of the patterns that aren't working, because you can create what you want. And so it's about having the confidence. When that moon is in Aries, that's about you having the confidence that, you have already shown that you can accomplish things. Like, take a minute to look back and reflect on, because we are in Mercury in retrograde, and so it's a good opportunity to look back at things. Okay, so where have you been successful before? What are your strengths? Really feel the confidence of, okay, you know what? I have the Midas touch. I can turn anything I want. I can create whatever I want. There's a team of people that want to help me. Yeah, what do you want to create? You have creation. You have creation. This is about you deciding what you want to do. You having the confidence to step forward and step up for yourself and start creating what you want. That Ace of Cups is also reflective of a passion project, something that you really want to do that's going to impact more than one person. What is this creative project, this creative thing you want in your life? Because with that moon in Taurus, where it's in Taurus like Thursday and Friday, I think you recognize that, you can't rest on your laurels. What you've done in the past, that should give you the confidence. That should give you the confidence to move forward, but you have to have a forward movement. You can't just sit there where you were. So how can you lay the foundation, or did that past create the foundation, that sturdy structure for you to continue to build on? Because with Taurus in this particular, with the moon in Taurus in this particular position, it's about principles. So what's of value to you? What matters to you? We're talking about your 8th house of transformation, so you can create. You should be creating. You should be transforming, your life based on what you believe in. What are your beliefs? What is your belief system? What's important to you? Your values. That's what matters. Ooh, you have your wishes are coming true. You have your wishes are coming true. You have break free. You have creation. This is such great positive energy. The sun right now is in your 11th house of groups and group activities. And so I see it as groups here. I feel like this is something that's a group kind of, it's going to take more than one person to get it done. But your dreams are coming true. Your wishes are coming true. You're in a very creative stage, a co-creative stage with the universe. So break free of any negative thinking that might be holding you back and believe. Believe that you have the Midas touch. You can create what you want. And I think that might be one of the challenges that you really need to overcome. And I think that when next weekend, the 27th, 26th, 27th, 28th in there, I think that with that moon in Gemini, that might really trigger some of that for you. I think that might trigger some introspection about, okay, so what can I really do? What do I need to research? How can I lay the groundwork for this? I need a different way of looking at this so I can solve this problem. And so for you, the antidote might be to spend some time over the weekend getting out in nature. Getting out in nature, allowing the intuition to flow to you, allowing the ideas to come in, creating that work-life balance by just getting out and getting away from it all for a little bit. Give yourself some space and some time so that you can figure out, what challenges are you overcoming? What have you learned from past mistakes that you can disseminate and distill down into wisdom, from those challenging experiences? Because that's what that moon, Monday and Tuesday, with that moon in Cancer, that's really what that's all about, is going to be feeling your way in through that, the lessons from previous experience and building on it. So what did you learn? What wisdom was gained? What's knowledge level? So that you can move forward in a way that's very positive. And in case you're thinking, oh my gosh, the opportunity has passed by, it hasn't. TikTok is about the hands of fate being involved. And so I think you needed to go through the eclipse season to get to where you are right now, so you're prepared to go. Okay, so I wasn't really planning to read these in the reverse, but this one makes so much more sense in the reverse. You have orphaned, but it's in the reverse. And with everything else I'm seeing here and this new beginning that's definitely about groups, I think that this is about you understanding you're not alone. You're not alone. I think you're feeling at peace with this idea, and there's this new life coming in, this new opportunity. So I think that orphan energy is a thing of the past. Maybe that's what was released. That's what's releasing. It takes 6 to 18 months to really work through all the energy from that eclipse. And so I think realizing that sense of being alone, that sense that nobody's there to support you, there's nobody there to reach out and help you out, that feeling, that's what's being eclipsed out of your life. When you look around and you see all the people that love you and support you. And when that moon goes new in Leo, it's like a doorway, an opportunity. We have the sun and Jupiter there, which is all about shining the light on the good stuff and expanding the good stuff in your life. So that is a real opportunity to step through that door into the new life just on time. You're on time. It's time to co-create. What would you like to create for yourself? What kind of a group activity, group opportunity, sense of belonging? How do you feel like you can fit in? Are you looking to work with small children? Because we're talking about career into public life, groups and group activities. So you have, it's time to take action and expect a powerful change. Everything is right on time. But the change is coming. The action is, it's time. TikTok means it's happening, but it's happening in divine timing. It's happening. Let's see what the dragons have to offer for, dragons are very protective. I feel like everybody could use a little protection coming out of this eclipse season as they get ready to start this next phase. And so I wanted to use the dragons here. And so for you, we're looking at your hopes, your goals, your dreams, and your wishes, and what a better thing to try to have a little sense of protection on. And also, I want you to understand that, this is all, you're going to be exhausted. Like everybody is a little exhausted from this energy. And so feeling a little exhausted, stretch, wake yourself up, get ready, spend some time in nature, and get ready for that new moon. Okay, so rest up and relax this first week of of July 22nd till, what is that, through the 30th, and then, the 28th, and the next week, it's going to be time to stretch out, get up, get going. You have Emerald Green Dragon bringing healing and cosmic abundance. Wow. And the Crystal Yellow Dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. So really paying attention to the lessons that you've learned in the past, listening to your intuition, getting out in nature and listening to your intuition, and seeing what did you learn. You're not an orphan. You're not an orphan. You're not alone. You are where you're supposed to be. And maybe a good mantra for you this week, this next 2 weeks would be, I'm always in the right place at the right time and I meet the right people. I'm always in the right place at the right time and I meet the right people. I'm always in the right place at the right time and I meet the right people. Because when that moon moves into Taurus, it's about investing your time and planning into a new project, researching for the information that you need that gives you the best chance for success. You have a windfall of abundance and the power of prayer. Okay, so asking for guidance, understanding that you are co-creating. This windfall of abundance, that's not like winning the lotto, although it could be. That's not what it feels like. To me, it feels like you've been trying, it's sort of like you've been priming the pump, trying to get, maybe a job or a career change, and you wanted this thing to happen. It wasn't happening, and all of a sudden, boom, opportunities come flowing in, and you can have your pick. Or an opportunity comes in and it's the right money for you. And it feels like a windfall of abundance, like, oh my gosh, this is working out. This is finally working out. And instead of that harassed energy, you're feeling lucky. You're feeling guided. You're feeling protected because you are. So looking around and recognizing just how much support you have. Just how much opportunity is really here. You are co-creating. So when you co-create, make sure you are choosing a positive attitude and positive words so that what you're co-creating is the higher vibrational energies and not the lower vibrational energies. The ones that bring in the opportunity and the windfall of abundance of good stuff. Right? So, I always have more than enough time, money, and resources for whatever I need. Dog. Cheer, running up the stairs. So you have harmony and wisdom. You have harmony. These aren't all in the... Wait, which one is this? Is that upside down? Okay. So this is wisdom. If you are addicted to the process of becoming, affirmations are always in the current, not I am finding the right job. It's I have the right job. I'm always in the right place at the right time. I meet the right people. I always have enough resources. I always have. I am. Okay? If suddenly there is nothing left to become, you are filled with terror. Suddenly you are faced with your own empty being. Find the sacred space, a sanctuary of pleasant stillness in your heart to know that you are true. To know that you are truly alone in the first step on the long journey of self-discovery on the path to power. The final step is to learn that you are already linked with the universe, that you're already a part of everything, and you already live in the lodges of the universe. This is wisdom. Okay, so what they're saying is, if you're on the path to becoming and you're taking those first steps and you're working towards something and you always feel like you're working towards something, then that means that you don't understand that you are creating your path of always creating. So instead, know that you already have everything at your fingertips. The abundance of the universe is yours. You just have to reach out and take it. Okay, reach out. What? They don't want me to say take it. See it and claim what is yours. Okay. All right, and then you have this Harmony card. Harmony lives in a lodge of balance an equilibrium. Oh, wow. That is so Libra. Between the physical and the spiritual aspects of your life. For there to be harmony, there must be balance. Imagine yourself as the hub of a sacred wheel standing in the center. The wheel must function every day of your life. If you imagine that the south is your physical self, the west is your emotional self, the north is your spiritual self, and the east is your mental self, you see that you stand in an ancient wheel of truth. Consider whether you spend as much time in the physical south as you do in the spiritual north. Are they balanced? Are they in harmony? Reflect on whether you spend more time on your emotions, that's the west, than you do on your mind, that's the east. Adjust your daily life to become more aware of your actions and behavior patterns, to incorporate the equal effort in all directions so that your wheel will function in perfect harmony. Wow, I love the imagery of that in my mind. So coming into balance with yourself opens the door to that abundant mindset and allows the flow of the higher vibrational energies to come through to you. They're right there waiting. They're just waiting on you to get balanced. So, all right, you can do this. You can do this. I will talk to you soon. You take care.